so today I'm going to do a first impressions video and I've been so excited about filming this one. I actually planned filming this one before I went on vacation to the US, but I just never got time to do it. So now I'm finally going to do it, and I'm going to do a first impression on 3 different products, but from the same kind of like range and same brand as well. So this is from Maybelline and it is the Dream Satin Liquid Foundation and the Dream Smooth Primer and the Dream Lumi Touch, which is a highlighting concealer. I've been really excited to try these products, and obviously I'm going to try all of them and see how well they work together, and yeah, I'm just really excited. The first thing that I'm going to apply to my face is obviously the primer, and the primer is called Dream Smooth Primer Base Alisadora, which is such a pretty name. So this is supposed to be a really smoothing primer, and it's supposed to give a really smooth surface to apply makeup on top. And yeah, when I open it, it's got a creamy gel texture, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to try to apply it on my face. I'm not going to apply too much because I don't want my face to be a gel thing. And then I just try to gently smooth it out. So it feels really smooth and my skin feels really nice. It's not heavy at all, and it's got no tint in it either, so it's just a really nice basic primer that really just evens out your skin. If I get closer, I don't think that it's filled in my pores that much, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes once I apply the foundation. Overall, I'm really happy with it. It feels really soft and really nice and not heavy at all. So I like the finish and the feeling of the primer. And by the way, it comes in a 7 milliliters bottle, which I think is quite good. It's an okay size for a primer. And you only need the tiniest amount because it's a gel texture. Then I want to move on and talk about the foundation, which is called Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. And it says here that it's 100% poreless look, airbrush perfection. And this one comes in a 30 milliliters bottle. You've got, I think it's 8 different shades, and I've got the shade 21 Nude, which is kind of like with golden undertones, and I think it's going to match me quite good, especially now that I've got a bit more of a tan. It has got no SPF in it, which is good for when you're going to get some photographs taken or something like that. It is supposed to be used for people with normal skin, but it's also good for people with sensitive skin because it's fragrance free, it's oil free, and it's been dermatologically tested. So yeah, I think it's a really good foundation when you just hear about it, and I really like the thought of it. It's supposed to be a kind of like air whip texture, so it's supposed to provide me a full coverage but with a lightweight feeling, and I'm excited to see if it can do that. On the website it says that you're supposed to apply it with your fingertips and apply it evenly all over your face. I'm going to divide my face as always, and I'm going to try to apply with my fingers on one half of my face, and on the other one I'm going to apply with a brush and see what I prefer. When talking about the packaging, I think it's quite good. I mean, there's nothing extraordinary about it. It is just in a glass bottle, and yeah, it just looks like a classic Maybelline foundation. Just gonna shake it before I use it. And firstly, I'm going to apply it with my fingers. Just pumping something out in the back of my hand. So the product looks like that. It is not a runny texture, as you can see, but I don't think that it's really thick either. It's somewhere in the middle, and it feels really funny. Just going to dot something on my face, and then gently apply it and work it into my skin with my fingertips. So now I've applied it on this half of my face with my fingertips, and I actually really like it. The only negative thing that I can say already is that because of the primer and because it's so smooth, it is very slippery, if you get what I mean. It feels like they can like slip off in no time. It doesn't feel like that it really sticks to the skin, but maybe when I've just let it sit for some time it will stick and set. But right now it feels really like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like that it's setting that nicely, and I don't know if it's because of the primer or the texture, but I do like the look of it, and I can see that it's the perfect shade for me, and it is yellow tone, which I really, really love. Then on the other half of my face, I'm going to apply it with a brush, and I'm going to use my multitask brush from Real Techniques. And once again, I'm just dotting product out on my face, and on my face, and then I'm gonna work it in. So I've applied it on my entire face now, and I think it looks really, really good. If it is full covering, nah, I don't really think so. I do only have one layer on my skin right now. Maybe I should try to top it on a bit more, put on a second layer to see if that helps. And by the way, I do prefer using a brush actually. I know that they say that it's best to work with your fingertips, but I do prefer my brush. Just gonna blend it in really quickly and see if it will hide away some more of my imperfections without looking cakey. Still not really that full covering. I can still see some minor redness and so on. So it is not full covering. I would say a medium coverage, and you can definitely like build it up. It's really, really buildable, which is so nice. Love the texture of this foundation. I really, really seriously love it. I think it's really good, and it really matches my skin quite good. So I'm really happy with the color and with how it feels. It still feels a bit sticky, as if it hasn't set totally, but I think I'm going to set it with a powder, and hopefully that will set it completely. I don't know if it's because of the primer that I used that it just won't set that nicely, but that is like the only bad thing that I can say right now, because else it looks really, really good on my skin. Okay, so now I'm back, and as you can see, I've applied the rest of my makeup. The last thing that I'm going to try out is the Dream Lumi Touch, which is a highlighting concealer, and this comes in a 1.5 milliliters bottle, I don't know. And it's got 3 shades, and I've got the shade Ivory, which I think is the lightest one that you can get. And this is, as it says, supposed to be a highlighting concealer that you can use under your eyes, on your nose, and just wherever you want the light to hit your face a bit more. So it is a brush like this, and you're supposed to twist the bottom here, and the product will come out at this end. So we'll just do that, and it always takes forever to get out the first time, so twist, twist, come on, activate. Oh, here it comes. Okay, so I'm gonna apply it under my eyes and on the bridge of my nose, hair, on my cupid bow, and on my chin, just where I want to be highlighted a bit. And I'm gonna use my fingers just to blend it in. Blended it in, and it actually looks really good. I do see that it has highlighted my look, so that looks nice, looks really, really fresh, and it doesn't seem to crease or be too much, so I really like it. And now I'm going to wait some hours and see how it all wears and how it all looks after a couple of hours, and then I'm going to let you know what I think and how I feel. Hi guys, so a little update for you. It's been some hours now where I've been wearing the makeup, you know, the primer, the foundation and the highlighting concealer, and so far it's doing really good. I mean, there hasn't been too much creasing. The only place where I've seen some creasing going on is here around my nose, and I think it's because of the weather, because it's quite hot. I know I'm sitting in a sweater, but I don't know, in my apartment it's really cold. During these hours I've actually been to IKEA, and I've been out with a really good girlfriend of mine, so I have been like active, and I think that the foundation stays on really good. There's really no, I don't know, it doesn't look messy, it doesn't look too shiny or anything like that. It looks really nice and still very put. Okay, it's creasing a bit under my eyes in the fine lines, but it's not too bad. My bronzer, blush and highlighter looks quite good still. It doesn't look messy or anything like that, so the foundation wears it pretty good as well. And yeah, it just looks like I've got a really nice glow in my skin right now, and it looks really pretty and natural, so I like it. I'm really happy with it so far, and I will update you later. Hi guys, so right now it's actually evening. I think it's around 9 o'clock, and I'm just about to take off my makeup. As you can see right now, it doesn't look too good anymore. It looks really shiny, and it has started to fade around my nose, and on my nose it's kind of like dissolving on my nose. But else, I do find that during the day it's been doing really well. It's been holding quite good, and the coverage level has been okay. I haven't touched up or anything like that, and I have been wearing it for a good amount of hours at least. So I am quite happy with the foundation and how it's lasted me. It's lasted quite good. Now that I've worn it for many hours, I do start to see that it's starting to dissolve a bit and look a bit weird. I do feel like that I look a bit shiny, especially in my T-zone and on my nose. And the funny thing is that when you get close to my nose, the foundation has started to dissolve and looks kind of weird and cracked. And also under my nose, it's kind of gone around my nose area. So that is kind of but else, I am quite happy with both the primer, foundation and highlighting concealer. They've been really good. Overall, really happy. Not my favorite foundation, primer or highlighting concealer, but still really good products. So if you like this little first impressions video, please give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram. That would make me so happy. And if you would like me to do some more first impressions on some products, please let me know in the comment section down below. So have a really nice evening or day wherever you are in the world. Bye! Firstly, I was like, okay, I have to pick one of them, either the cool toned one or the warm toned one, but honestly I just couldn't pick